Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Got an interesting action thriller for you today on the Final Cut. It's called Call Her King. It is director Wes Miller giving us the story of Jada King, who is a judge presiding over a case. Sean Samuels, who is convicted of a number of crimes, including murder. And just as his sentencing is about to be announced, Sean's brother, Gabriel, aka a Black Caesar, decides to interrupt the proceedings and rescue his brother. But Jada King is not going to have this in her courthouse, and we see how she tries to escape with the defendant as his brother tears the place apart and does all kinds of mean and nasty things to get his brother home. This film is, this was wild. I really enjoyed it. It was a powerful, fun, action film that really hits all the notes you want in this. Jada King is played by Naturi Naughton, and she was fantastic in here. She's playing this character who isn't exactly the most straight-laced judge. She's got kind of a past here that is haunting her, and she makes you feel it. You can see she's trying to make up for past mistakes, and you can see how that weighs heavy on her and how much she is trying to fight through that and be a better judge. And I just loved how she played this character with many layers. You feel for her, and she also gets to be badass as well, especially the action scene near the end, which she gets with a character named Salima, who's played by Shioban Amisiel, and she was fantastic. She was so badass. This character, she's the right-hand person of Black Caesar, and you feel it. She just had command. She had the screen presence, and seeing her and Jada King go at it was fun. There's this wonderful scene in this records room involving machine guns, and yeah, it was exciting. I was actually like, I want to see how this is going to play out, right? And yeah, the Salima character is fantastic. And then there's Lance Gross playing Gabriel, aka Black Caesar, and wow, he is chewing up the scenery, folks. He is being the bad guys, and I loved it. I love when actors really get into the villains, and this guy is villainous through and through, but he also has some motivation and some interesting motivations, and I liked the justification they gave him. As dark as those justifications were, as far as how he was justified his actions and how dark those actions were, I loved how this character was played. This was a villain that I could see a lot more of, and definitely a great opposite to the Jada King character. Now, we've got Garrick Hendrickson here showing up as Duke Hawkins. Loved this character quite a bit. Sean Samuels is played by Jason Mitchell. He's great in here too. This guy who you start to feel sympathetic for. You realize the system may have failed him, and he may be sent up the river for something he didn't commit. So they keep it gray for you on did he or really didn't he do it? And it's thanks to the performance of Jason Mitchell that keeps you guessing. And then I got to give a shout out to the person playing the court reporter, Sheba Holmes. She doesn't get a lot of scenes, but there's this one scene in particular involving the witness stand. Wow, I loved it. I loved how she played this scene, and mad props to supporting cast because they really help solidify a film. So yeah, it's made on a limited budget. Its budget does show a little bit, but the action scenes are well choreographed and well acted. There's some solid performances by a diverse cast, and I had a good time with this film, especially at the end and how things came to a resolution. It was a little bit quick in the resolution, and you've got to pay close attention. But if you are paying close attention, you'll catch the twist at the end, and I appreciated that quite a bit as well. So, Call Her King, overall, a solid independent action film that I think may interest you if you're looking for something a little bit different, but also got a lot of badassery in it. So thank you so much for watching. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, and all that here. We're trying to get to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're halfway through the year, and we only need less than 200. So help us out, folks. Subscribe, tell your friends, and have your friends tell their friends. I thank you for watching and your support. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.